Let me put it over here. Or not. Ooh, we got ourselves a gift. Happy surviving. Best wishes skill. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, skill. I really do. Thank you. Boom, and a heart for you too. Add to my library. I'm not gonna play it right now because we're playing this, but thank you. I'll install it later. That was easy. It was easy. The benefit is that you're also from Europe. It's like America. It's like a little bit harder sometimes. I sometimes get games with very good images on my Steam main page. Patty1, that says a lot about your Steam library. You do realize that Steam, it has like the thing where it like recommends you things based on the games that you own and things that you browse, right? We kind of busted you right there. It's like 200 MB, the game's casual as it gets. All you need is one hand to play super fun. Ah, nice. It's kind of like this game. I'm also playing with one hand. Okay, I'll send you my Steam library. Tell me what game is loot. The gloaming comes for all, but it came first for you.
Very noble of you. Are we done here? Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others. Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Like tip-top racing?
Par exemple,
Maybe I should find a hobby.
why not gardening?
Ooh.
You've already got the yellow gloves.
Yes.
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Yes.
One hand is lazy. Yeah, but we are lazy here, right? This is lazy. I should
Not
just
a
rename it
problem
to
for him
June.
state it,
Lazy June.
however. The lieutenant nods.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
Ooh. We're communists and we're a little bit fascists. We're not very liberal though. And we are definitely not a moralist. I'm kind of a bad cop. But my honor is good. I killed 3 people. And I solved 216 cases. My name is still unknown. At least I'm not a boring cop. Wait, Patty wants to send it like the thing of Steam. I want to see this. We're gonna judge it. I don't want to even judge it on. He didn't send it yet. What should I send? Didn't you literally say? Okay, I'll send you my Steam library. Tell me what game is loot. Pawn shop. I hope it's still open this late at night. It's 150 games. Damn, don't send it that old to me. Jesus. Trying to make me do read.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Yes, we'd like to sell these hubcaps.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. This
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump a misc banger? No matter. I'll give you 200 real.
200 real, we're gonna be rich, boys.
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
Of course, I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with.
Thank you. Here's the 100 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
the windfall.
He
is
took
small.
100 of my money. Wait, he.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I'd like to sell my clothes.
I'm not per. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
This thing will go up in price, I bet. Okay.
Another time.
Money! We have money! Time to buy some smokes. We can buy the vodka now! Quickly! We can buy the $120 real vodka now. We have enough.
Damn, that felt good. Your heart's pounding nicely. You should tell people to fuck off more often.
Fuck yeah, motherfuckers!
That's the spirit.
That healed my health. Why not my morale?
Never forget, the whole world's a wooden house, and you're a goddamn flamethrower.
The hell did I tell to go fuck off, though? Can we soft lock? I don't know. Can we?
A colorful display of
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage.
Ooh, the pale age vodka. I'm still gonna have enough money for the other things, though. It's not fun to buy it when we have enough money. So screw that, we don't need it. I don't need vodka. It's not like I'm drunk. Wait, I can sell my bottles. Quickly, quickly.
the tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk into the
Yay, we got like 1 real from that. How will I ever get 700 real in this game? I'm gonna have to solve a case and get paid. I wonder how the speedrun of this game goes. I guess people know what they're doing if they're playing the game on a speedrun. I would assume.
Can I help you? Yes. Have you got... Well?
Slam the bills down on the counter. I hope you choke on it.
Great. Perfect. I hope you enjoy your freezing cold room with the window you broke yourself.
No, I want a different room.
You've really worn down his patience. Even paying him didn't help.
I'll unlock the electronic lock to your room. All the doors lock automatically at 9 p.m. Starting tomorrow, please pay for each night in advance. 20 real per night. If you don't have the money, it's over for you. Got it? You've got nowhere else to stay.
Time stops advancing after 2 in the morning. If you haven't paid for your room by then, it's game over. Don't leave finding money to the last minute, however. It's harder to make cash after nightfall when the shops are closed and the streets empty.
I'll take a room here too.
Uh-oh, we don't want to get game
Always
over.
happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
No, I'm good. Okay.
The door is closed.
Alright, good night, Officer Kim.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Just a moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
The balcony? Ooh.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
Boom, 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 boom. And he fell from... Oh, God.
Now then, we should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically.
I didn't know you smoked, Kim.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
How did you get so cool, Kim?
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will and unhealthy.
Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easier to simply quit.
You're cold, detective. Again, I only have exactly one every night.
Below, the city trembles with its remaining lights. People...
Yes, it's been a long and eventful day. Well, we didn't even look at
The music is a bit too loud right now. I can't really hear Kim talk.
And there's still much to do at the crime scene too. We didn't search it thoroughly enough.
He would have put all of this more harshly, but he doesn't want you to feel completely discouraged. Probably because he's afraid that you'll just give up and keep drinking.
I look forward to that. As for the interviews, we conducted an interview with Everard Clare. He wasn't particularly forthcoming with useful information.
Come on, Junior can do this. You can own this game, I believe. Hey, I wanna get Kim into... He's my romance, okay? We have to be nice to him. It's the only person that likes me. After all the fuck-ups that I do.
Well, we will have to work through that. Claire also helped you, how should I say, remember your name? That's a relief.
I want a different name when I haven't ruined yet.
You can look into the process of changing your name after we finish this investigation. We tried to interview the Wild Banks rep, but she asked us to do something for her first. Fine, so be it. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us. Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Prison 41 practice?
I have a really good theory about why you're running so fast, son. Just you wait until we get up tomorrow.
It's part of the Jamrock Shuffle. Training for a long distance run. I want to raise some money for charity.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those hills. Nice shoes, by the way.
Thanks.
Light green goes with the orange.
Thank you for the compliment. We could manage it even in wooden clogs. There are uncanny running reservoirs in this body. God knows why.
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Ravachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines.
1,000 real? Well, you know what I can do with 1,000 real? We can like stall this game for like 500 nights.
The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really
I got
supposed to
tea.
play any part
Nice.
in the economic structure of Ravachol. Yes, although indirectly, as citizens
Doing
can
math.
always request
Hey,
records
my
from
math
their
was
local station.
good. $500 times 20 is 1,000. No, it wasn't. It's 50, not 500. See, that's what I said.
Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount.
You're the one who can't do math.
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station cold sleep. It prevents confusion and overcrowding. You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though.
When power calls you, you come. But power itself is a fragile...
Somebody said to my mom she looks about 22. Sounds like your mom is younger than Patty one, who's old as fuck, 29. Just like Sam from iCarly. Damn, I can't believe still that he's 29. Why do you think I'm 29? That's what you said earlier. Like, damn, Jun thinks I'm old. Because I said, damn, 29, he's old. And then you're like, sad.
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power. We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them. You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness. Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best. Yes, the international community's mission in Ravachol, and the moral intern more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less. Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Ravachol or the coalition government founded the RCM. It's probably more honest, yes. Either way, the Moral Intern leases us the right to... The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed. They're a union of center-left and center-right party. Interesting question.
Something ominous. Something even a little feminine.
What do they believe
Something
in?
feminine.
Valerians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day. A historic figure? The
Time
author
to
of
test
Golden Age? You will have to look
wearing a
elsewhere
skirt.
for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
You're going too fast. I'm going too fast because
For you,
conversation
she's
is not
something
very
different,
interesting right now.
though it's hard to say why.
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And
Can't
it doesn't
follow.
look like that's about to happen.
It is
Read
more-
faster!
There's some kind of affection in him.
Yes, I did, when I was younger. In my 20s, I considered myself a moralist. A blue forget-me-not, a piece of the sky. They're not all that bad, but the years have changed that. Do you?
Oh my god, what is this game? We are stooges of the world's biggest bourgeois organization protecting bourgeois' rights. Mothers silently, immigrants, liberal kids, fucking men are turning into women. I like that. I wanna like see more boys in cute dresses. Wanna swap to the vampire? Yes. We are stooges of the world's biggest. Let's go for the communism one.
No. We are stooges of the world's biggest bourgeois organization, protecting the people of Revachol. That's the hand we were dealt. Without the MI, we would be common vigilantes.
Vigilantes is okay with me. Maybe we should make our own law.
Spoken like a revolutionary, not a cop. But hypothetical
Cute
aside,
boys in
in
skirts,
Martinez,
yes.
we already are vigilantes. At least the Union thinks so. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
The lights of the orphan district are reflected in his glasses. The dying lights of the city shimmer
Tomorrow's
below.
Tuesday. I have to wait at least one more day to get that water thing fixed.
The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next. This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks.
They really don't like us here.
You
And
only own a
now from
kilt?
that kid.
Unfortunately.
It's different in land, in Jamrock and the GRIH. It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our two precincts. We run this city. West of the river is RCM land. It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works. Our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
Disintegrate?
Night. Captain Ptolemy Price steps into the yard. A piebald horse waits by the motor carriage, chewing oats out of an oat bag. Seagulls fly overhead. The sky is black. Captain Price wears a black suit and a stand. Rows of houses on either side, hunching over the sidewalks. And Precinct 41, with its dome roof growing distant. Around him, the streets are silent. A kid on the corner waves at the captain as he takes... Thanks, kid, he thinks. He's grateful.
That seems unwise to me, but it's too late for an all-out political debate. Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
Time to go sleep. See you in the morning. Close the door. Ah, finally some rest. Like, what's the point of leveling these things up? Like, what do I get with that? Let's go max on Puppet Master. Cause why not, right? Alright, time to take off my pants.
The bed is cold and not.
No karaoke. We haven't found the
The
perfect
sheets
song
feel
yet.
at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes.
Sounds like a really bad place to sleep.
And then sleep doesn't come.
And then sleep doesn't come? Is that what you said?
And then sleep doesn't come.
But I want to sleep.
Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening.
Why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault. Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly. It barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. This is your body here, intimate and warm. Under your thrumming eyelids, you see a dizzying array of colors. You won't get off this carousel. Quite. It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it? Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Union?
Down with the Union!
Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves. Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
Yay, I'm dreaming. Uh-oh, I forgot to put on my clothes. Is there a cigarette in my hands? Ooh, a disco ball. That is me!
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
I was born in a hospital where people usually go to die.
You're not kidding anyone, Harry. You don't remember shit. Tell me, do you remember your wife's hand on your face? You know who I am. I'm the bad day. The one where you ask her, and then later in the streets, wandering. It's the worst day of all time, Harry dear. And it's coming. She will hear about it on the phone. reality will turn into a grotesque nightmare. This will be the last thing you did to her. Tell me, do you remember the love of your life?
I was left.
That's right, funky baby. And you just stood there. One hand on the bottle and the other on your dick.
Not on my
Watching her
dick.
go. Let it all be dragged away from you. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I can get it all back.
No, it's gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium.
Elysium?
Everything. The pale and the
Hey
east.
there, Artie, what's up?
On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history. You really dropped the ball, Harry. No, you haven't. You're just sleep talking. And the act is wearing thin, too.
Just having dinner. What did you have for dinner?
Spots on the disco ball. Fade. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time.
Ancient reptilian brain?
Sweating up the bed. Stinky boy.
Stinky boy.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. Bumping into things and acting like a clown.
And
Who are you
GV
kidding?
with potatoes and chicken.
You're trying
I like
to
fried
what?
chicken.
I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet. Grinding in your head.
Your NAS and monitor mount got delivered today. Nice.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new.
God, there's another type?
Oh yes, party boy. And it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry. Time to go to work in the shit
Time to go to
factory.
work in the shit factory. Oh, sleeping cures my morale.
Good going, buddy.
I just had the most beautiful dream, uplifting and rejuvenating.
Really? Because you feel even worse this morning than you did last night. You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It
I have like
is
really
worrying,
thin
isn't
legs,
it?
and then my
You
belly's
can't
like
be a
that.
detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think. It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more. Don't do that. Stay strong. The hangover will wear off. You don't need to keep doing this to yourself.
Wait, what is speed?
Speed is a potent central nervous system stimulant. It kept you propped up all day yesterday, despite your debilitating hangover. How else did you think you even got up from this floor? You got up from this floor because of a holy vow you made 16 years ago. With me. To wake up exactly 7:30 every morning until the day you die. Don't be silly. There was no vow. You were high on speed. That was the only reason you got up. You can't detect without it. It's that simple.
I don't need speed.
Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically, a week. Let's be honest, 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then. You will be fired.
I don't want to get fired. Who am I kidding? Of course I want some speed.
Fast recovery, man. Quick turnaround. Super detective back in action. This fan has 2 chains. Or has it been consigned there as...
Alright, time to get today started. Betty's on the balcony. Be right back.
The door is closed.
Oh, how embarrassing. I forgot to put on my clothes. Oh man, oh man, oh man. How embarrassing. Half light. What does that even mean, half light? Let the body take control. Threaten people. Ah, I can threaten people with that. Good morning, officer.
Morning. Looks like we can get to work at once. The Union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
What do you mean, rowdy?
I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being men who drink beer for breakfast. There's talk of an armed wing of the Union.
I could use a
called the
beer right
Hardy
now.
Boys, who are responsible for state policing. I think it's them. That would just escalate tensions. No captain would sign off on it. Solving one murder isn't worth a conflict between the RCM and the Debarders Union. In fact, even the death of 2 detectives might not warrant an all-out war. So let's keep a cool head, okay?
Yeah, we don't want to
He's
accidentally
not
kill them.
exaggerating about that mortal danger. Just calmly factoring it in. Your fists clench and your pulse rises uncomfortably.
One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
Good. A power move. Purposefully concentrate on something else first.
They're no
Yes.
They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever
We
you
need to do the
decide.
power move. We don't care about them. We own this place. I own this place. Good morning, Grandma.
Just a moment. And there's no public.
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway.
The lady is distressed. Perhaps something more upbeat might cheer her up.
Howdy, Lana. What's kicking?
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working.
A faint smile tells you she appreciates the effort, but at the moment her mind is on more serious matters.
The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the
I know
phone
where
booth
it
on the
is.
coast. And Gary's phone is dead too. The manager was vague about it. To let the young woman who's house sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night, but they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them. I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
You hear that? Someone's missing. There could be foul play afoot.
I love missing person
That's
cases.
Right. Now skip the foreplay. It's time to dive into the dark alleys. Start shaking down the usual suspects. You know, legwork. Doing some good will alleviate the hangover. At least you're of use to someone.
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expedition.
A cold breeze hisses through dense thickets of reeds. Something sweet in it, somnolent. A damp chill goes down your spine. When you look around, you're still in the whirling in rags.
You have more important things to worry about.
What is this expedition your husband was on?
Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insect.
Boring.
But they should have returned by now. They were just going down
Maybe
the
the
coast
insect
across the
bit them and now
waterlock
they're
to set a
dead
few
because it's a rare
traps.
insect and they don't have the
He said
antidote
they'd
for
be
it.
back on Monday.
The waterlock, that was broken. Could this be it?
Ooh, wait, this scary person, do you trust him?
Oh, sweetie, it's nothing like that. Gary's as loyal as they come. I trust him with my husband's life, and he... Oh my. What happened to the water lock?
Well, I don't know. Somebody pulled the lever and it just didn't want to work.
Oh, sweetie. If it weren't for you, I'd be looking forward to another sleepless night. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast, please do keep an eye out for my husband.
Alrighty, ma'am.
This will surely lead to a cryptozoological mystery with that extremely rare insect.
Am I going to accidentally step up that insect?
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the water lock's been repaired. And it's
Yes,
cold
ma'am.
out there. Oh, you're so
Officer of the
dear.
Lie helping you.
Thank you, sweetie. Oh, sweetie, it's fascinating. But I shouldn't bore you with...
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
Well, it's a phasmid, technically, but
Oh yeah. Here comes the interesting.
Here comes the interesting part, guys.
where
I'm gonna
other
grab water.
phasmids imitate sticks or leaves, this one's a living reed. It disguises itself among the reeds here on the insular Indian coast. Hence its name, the insular Indian phasmid. Perhaps you'll end up co-discovering the phasmid with us, officers.
There's a touch of awe in the way she enunciated the creature's name.
To be honest, this animal sounds like a cryptid. You wouldn't happen to be searching for some kind of gnome of Jeroma, would you?
I smell pseudoscience.
It's simply a
Establishment. I thought so.
Yes, it can blend in almost perfectly among the reeds. It's how it stayed hidden all these years, centuries even.
Very interesting, ma'am. Very interesting.
Well, some teenagers making out in the reeds saw one. They didn't know what it was, of course, but there was a brief article in a local newspaper about their encounter with a ghost insect that looks like the reeds. Of course, most phasmid sightings turn out to be false alarms, but their description matched the insular. Oh, I doubt it. No one gets into cryptozoology for the money, sweetie. Oh dear. I'm afraid I'm not explaining this very well. It is very special. Morel can explain it all much better. I wish you could hear him describe it. Then you'd understand. Oh dear. I'm not sure where to begin. We'll be celebrating our...
It's always a challenge to describe the person you know best in the world.
Oh,
The lieutenant pulls out his notebook and begins jotting down the woman's description.
one other thing.
Did you miss something
The leopard
interesting?
had
No,
all
just an old
kinds
lady
of field
talking.
gear on him by a dating agency. I'm ashamed to
This
say.
is literally
I was looking to get back
old
into-
people.
We hit it off.
She's skipping over some important parts. Perhaps you'll find out more later.
I hope I've been useful. Oh, yes.
It's a pseudo...
That's one opinion.
My apologies, ma'am.
It's not a hobby, dear. Searching for such speech.
She's completely internalized her husband's struggles. They are her own.
I have the green ape pen.
There's really no point in manipulating anyone. She'd be only too pleased to tell you about her work. Go on and ask.
Oh, I'd be delighted. Truth be told, I could...
One cryptid, not a couple.
It's like when you're
This
like
one's trying to
like
some kind
talking
of
to like
cryptid
old people, like they
extravaganza.
just come in, right? Like they don't even want to buy anything. They're like, yeah, I'm here looking around, you know. Oh, these clothes are for the young kids, aren't they? Well, why are you in here now, ma'am? Well, I'm just like walking around, you know how it is.
He nods. Cryptids, cryptids. Let's hear about all the Ooh.
I really
choice
hate it when they're old people. I should totally come in Jin's shop and have a chat with her. Oh, but you look at the time. It's closing time.
That would be the giant. The giant lives in the most arid parts of the towering loop. No one knows.
Who are you?
That's what makes... There are...
Great. This is great shit. You need more.
Hey, you promised you'd only ask about one cryptid.
Okay, we can move on for now. It'd be dishonorable to renege on the promise.
He nods. approvingly.
It's all for now, ma'am. I have to go make a phone call for you. Okay, let's walk past them like, oh, we're just going out right now. These chaps can hold up for a little bit. It looks like I have women legs. There's somebody on the roof. How do I get on the roof? Yo, this kid is still playing with that. Because apparently we didn't investigate the crime scene enough.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Wait, what if we change our clothes to boost our stats, right? We need to be more, interfacing. What does electrochemistry do? That's the drug one. Oh my god, these were all the things I needed to do on Monday. Find speed and sniff it. So many tasks. It's too many tasks.
There he still is, looking right. The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. Too late. It's impossible to keep in. Until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
God!
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it. The hangover is clearly making these worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Where do we get ammonia from?
There's the fruit nearby. Maybe they have some in their apothecary. If they don't... There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling rack. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Ooh, it might be feet too.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Ammonia in the greenhouse. How the fuck do we get in the greenhouse?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material eaten.
Some buckets. By the door, Junior's door. What door? Bow, bow, bow.
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place. The royal lion, Guillaume's kitten. This knocker will last a lifetime and then some.
That's probably the door Evrat mentioned. We still need to get the key from this manana first, though.
What's mañana? I don't know who mañana is.
There must be another way into the building.
That kind of startled me. Now what?